Hi everyone. Um, yeah, my health is a bit better. Like I said, like I told you last night, I took a paracetamol and overnight it got better. But I'm just I just came here just to fucking talk about shit like this life and what it came to when it comes to fucking fuel prices. And after fuel prices everything increases, right? And the worst part is that they won't come back down ever. This is what they do. They fucking push us to our very limits, right? And then just how to put it, just to sympathize, right? They bring us back down just a bit, just a bit. It won't come back to what it was before ever. Trust me when I say that. So thank you for asking about my health. I really appreciate that, honestly. Um, TikTok is banned in India. Don't look. Yeah, I was scrolling because I'm waiting to go to work right now. I'm just waiting for my boss to call me, and because he will come and pick me up, right? So I'm just waiting because he didn't call me yet, and when he calls me, I have to get ready and shoot to work. But right now, I just woke up, made my coffee, right, and then I was scrolling on TikTok by default. I don't know because I'm not on to TikTok that much, right? I'm not spending that much time on TikTok. But then I've seen these videos about prices going up and shit like that. So that's why I just felt like I can't take it anymore. My fucking salary doesn't pay even the bills. I mean, if I pay the bills, I have to, eat less. If I eat properly, I can't pay the bills. Or this is bullshit. Not to mention that I can't get a fucking, beat a car like just to use it where I need. I'm not asking about BMWs, Mercedes, and no shit like that. No, just a car just to use it where I need to take my kids to school because the school is far from my house and shit like that, like basic needs. Hey bro, what happened to you when is Krishna Hemingway beef next reaction? To be honest, like I said just a couple minutes ago, I felt, I had a big headache and I had some issues with my stomach and stuff like that. So I couldn't do any reactions. But I think, I'm not sure, I think because now I'm better, I will struggle to do a reaction today after work and, upload it. Or if not, latest tomorrow maybe. That's true, they are playing with our lives. Yeah, bro. Come on, what the? Oh, your boss is picking you himself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, today he's picking me up because he had some other things to do and I couldn't I mean he didn't he was supposed to call me but he didn't by now, so I figure he has some other stuff to do before he picks me up and go to work. But yeah. So coming back to it is just I've had enough, bro. Like I'm I'm speechless. I don't know what to do when it comes to this life. I've seen a guy in the UK, right? Uh, Talking about he realized at his, I think his age was around my age or even a bit higher. But he was saying that, bro, I realized that my whole life was just getting through the week at work, and my purpose was to get pissed on, in the pub on weekends, and then start over and nothing to be done, like nothing to do with your life. And that's bullshit, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Is life is bullshit. Like, I'm not saying we shouldn't pay taxes. I'm not saying we shouldn't be here like to contribute to the system to work, to the infrastructure and all that. But bro, this is bullshit. Like, from a contribution for the system to work, to pay, I don't know, police, to pay the people that, work from the state, like work for the state directly, like police, like I said, firefighters and all that, not private companies. I'm not talking about the private companies, because they shouldn't be paid from our taxes, right? So we should contribute money to the government, to the state, right? For them to pay, like for them to survive, I can allow that, right? But for them to pay the people that actually make the world go round, that make the world spin, right? Make everything that goes, like I said, the infrastructure, all the wheels to turn for the world to work, right? But like I said, from a fucking, I'm just losing my ideas, bro. I'm just pissed, and I'm in different. I have a lot on my mind right now, but from a small contribution from each and every one, every adult in the country, to working your ass off, and the government just takes half of your money. Fuck that, bro. Fuck the government. That's no. You can't do that. Like I said, I can get, a small portion, like 10%. That's a lot from so many people, so millions of working people. That's a lot of money to be put down, and that's more than enough for the people that are paid by government to make this world work. And from 10% to 45 to 50%, that's a big difference, bro. And that's what pisses me off. Not to mention that if you own a car, right, you're not actually own it. You're fucking renting it. You have to pay monthly, or if you live a better life, you can pay once a year. But basically, most of us are paying monthly, right? Well, we paying the car. Yeah, we put the money down for getting the car, which, by the way, that money have taxes as well, right? Then we put down every single month road taxes. We put down insurance money, fuel, and mind you, all of these are just taxed again. So we have to pay that as well. So why are you taking half of my money, of my salary, if you're gonna take money afterwards anyway? You're taking taxes from my money that I spend on food. You're taking tax money when I'm paying for clothing. Like I said, for traveling, right? You're taking taxes every single stuff, every cent that you have, you just have to pay taxes on it. Why? You have to choose. This is bullshit. That's why I'm saying this is bullshit. Why would you take? You're not giving me anything anyway. Because I don't know about you, but in my country, if you have to pay health insurance, right? But then if you have, God forbid, if you get in a real health trouble and you have to go to the hospital, not only that you have to wait because they're understaffed, but you're getting treated like shit, and you have to pay your way in. You have to, like, if you have money and you want to get, urgent care, you have to pay your way in. You have to pay your staying there, like it's a fucking hotel, right? You have to pay for your medication. You have to pay for everything. Why the fuck am I paying that health insurance? Why am I paying that health insurance when I still if I have to pay extra anyways to get the proper care? And the world is going like that. It's not only in my country, but in UK as well. If you have a real trouble, if you have a headache or something, or whatever, a small, let's say small problem, right, issue with your health, they just give you go to your GP and they say take a paracetamol and you'll be fine. That's bullshit, bro. Then, not to mention that you have to pay as well. You have to pay that health insurance as well. You have to pay, like, it's getting deducted out of your salary every month. Hi, BN. How are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you? And what do you think about Emiway should reply Lazarus or not? Honestly, yeah, I think they should have a beef without Ramadan, without anything else, right? Just get on to the beef and leave the families, just get onto the beef between yourselves, right? Between you two, right? And then, yeah, of course, they should come with receipts, both of them. I know there's a lot of people on Emiway's side, some other people on Lazarus' side. Like I said, I'm not. Hi, finish the check. What do you mean? What do you mean by finish the check? I didn't get that. There's a lot of people on both sides, right? And of course, Emiway's fans think Emiway won. Lazarus fans also think he won and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm not choosing any sides. I'm here for the music. And to be honest, I would, yeah, like to see them, lyrically going back and forth about, the beef. And also, like I said, without speculations, without things like that, just get onto the beef with receipts and all that. And at the same time, don't brag about, like, when, for example, people were jumping in the comments that Emiway never cried about the Rakim collab. And to be honest, when Lazarus said that, it was, a beef, and he made that structure as Emiway cried about it, just, as a saying, not necessarily he cried about it. Like, think about you playing a game and you get mad at or frustrated at one guy that you think he's cheating or something like that, right? You saying something to him and he replies, stop crying. That's exactly what happened in the beef, okay? Emiway didn't necessarily cried, but that's how Lazarus put it in his bars, because he wanted to, Again, I'm not choosing sides. I'm not on with any one of them. I'm just saying in the middle, neutral. They should they should do that. But you, as fans, you said in the comments that he never cried and stuff like that. So, but no, no, he never cried. It was just anyway. Don't like to show proof, bro. Again, that's up to them. I'm just saying my opinion when it comes to this beef, because I don't know exactly where actually did it start. I don't know who's at fault and stuff like that. But why am I not seeing any fucking fucking AI? I don't see any politically TikToks here. What should I look for? I don't even know how to do this because I'm not into that as much. I know. Fuck that. He was scared. Yo. That's amazing. Thank you, bro. Thanks. MN Gamer. He said, respect your thing. Much love to everyone. Anyway, have spent over 11,000 on him. I spent 5,000 on album. I'm not sure what that's all about. Lazarus has no fans. Bro, he does. Trust me, he does. Yeah, everyone keeps saying about the anyways last live. Honestly, I wasn't there. I haven't seen it, but because you guys told me that he said he's not gonna beef anymore, and now I'm asking why wouldn't you? Like, the guy dissed you. I mean, thinking about Krishna beef, right? He was busy with other stuff. I get it. And years later, he came back and responded. So if Lazarus keeps dissing you, wouldn't you reply? I mean, it's not about you to decide when the beef is over. This is my opinion, okay? It's not about you to decide. Because let's say you're walking down the street, right? Someone cussing you cussing them back, and then you going back and forth a few times, and then you decide to, I don't know, tell everyone around you that you stopped. You're not gonna cuss him anymore because he's not worth it. I get it. I respect that, honestly. But as a man, if you keep walking down the street and on the other side that guy is keep cussing you out, wouldn't you respond? Like, would you be like, you can't hide and not hear him cussing you out, right? So I'm just saying, I think he should come back. Like in a beef, right? You should make your opponent not wanting you have to diss your opponent so bad and hurt him, on the inside so bad that he doesn't want to come back anymore. Like he goes to tears, starts crying, right? What's my thoughts on the war on between Iran and Israel, bro? Honestly, I cannot say anything about that other than the fact that is about freedom, is about their own interests, right? So I wasn't there. I cannot speak on that, bro. Like I don't know many facts. I don't know many details about it, so I can't just start yapping about it. If I wanted to spark controversy and I wanted to make money quick by talking shit, right? I would have start taking one side and say I'm with them and I want them to win. Fuck that war and all that shit, right? But I'm not. I'm not like that. You know, I still have a spine, and I don't want like in comparison some some guy jumped in a comments once. I think it was last year, and start mocking me, saying that I have 1,000 videos made already. I have only few thousand subs, and I have 1,000 videos put up, right? And I'm making no money. Like I'm a small channel, even though I'm doing this for a couple of years. This is the fifth year actually. And I only have few subscribers and so less views, and although I've put out so much work, so many videos, right? And yeah, that was his opinion. In my perspective is I never wanted to do this for quick money. I wanted to do this, with, like I said, with some spine, with some. I'm not playing the short term game. I'm playing the long game. Okay. When I'm doing this, I'm doing it because I like it. I'm doing it because I want, like I said in so many videos, I want to create this nice community on YouTube right here. And of course, I want to make money, but I don't want to make money like an idiot. I don't want to make money by talking shit and you know, bullshit like that. So that's exactly how I am when it comes to the war. If the war is between Iran and Israel, why is it US and other countries jumping into it? For what? I can tell you this. US jumped into it because it's about their gain. That's what they want. They're about winning. I don't know exactly what they're winning, but I can tell you it's something they want to get out of it. Okay? Even if it's oil, if it's what is it? Some power, some I don't know, but where I live in Romania. Man Gamer, please don't do it, bro. Israel on Iran or Iran, it is person choice. Yeah, man. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not getting into that because I have so so many things I don't know about, so I can't speak about it. Somewhat, yeah, it's fine, bro. Don't worry, it's fine. Uh, yeah, I recently found out about Way myself, so yeah. But when it comes to the YouTube, I've got I have another channel that I started in 2013, which it started by me making music and trying to, become a rapper. But because of other important stuff in my life, I stopped it. I stopped making it. Not to mention that I didn't have all the means to continue a rap career to follow. I mean, not to continue, and eventually moved in the UK, and then started to make cars content because I love cars. And I've seen that a lot of people are interested in that, so I started doing that. But then again, that's quite expensive niche to do. Like, you mean you need money to put into cars, and like whatever your specific niche is about cars, either repair them or tuning them, or whatever you want to do with cars. When it comes to cars, it's an expensive thing to do, like an expensive hobby, right? And i didn't I didn't have the means for following that, so I had to stop. uh, about last year, I think I stopped because, like I said, my situation changed, and started doing this right here, like reaction channel and that. So yeah, but my YouTube journey started in 2013. That's when I found out practically about YouTube. Yeah, man, you did explain, but like I said, you have your opinion, I have mine, right? I'm not disrespecting your opinion. I'm not saying uh, you are wrong or something like that. I'm just saying, in my opinion, he should, do what I said. I mean, that's my opinion. But of course, he does what he wants to. I have nothing. I'm not judging. I told you that before in the comments. I said it in the videos. I'm not judging. I'm just here for the music. If they don't want to continue, that's fine. I'm not judging. It's their beef. Simple as it is. Um, when it comes to reactions, yeah, I'm gonna finish this Krishna Emiway beef, and then we'll see what's coming next. All of you told me that Emiway is not uh, copywriting my the reactors videos. Well, all of my videos are copyrighted, so I don't know. I guess I'm just unlucky, but I don't know. He did, and when I disputed them, I got rejection. They rejected all my disputes. So yeah, I'm not making any money out of it. But I reacted, and I want to finish this beef right now because I'm interested in the music. I like what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. I like what I'm doing, and I want to finish this beef. coming back on the subject of this live stream is, yeah, it's a fucking bullshit life to live today. Look, let's see what this happens.
Motorina, mă, băga mea și pula în răniții lui. Păi unde?
Ce ai vrut de spus?
Băga mea și pula în morții lui Iohannis și în copiii lui. 7 lei motorina, mă, băga mea și pula în răniții lui. Păi unde suntem aici, mă, băga mea și pula?
This guy is cursing out one of the, the people in the government about the diesel being expensive, but this is an old TikTok. It was half of what it is now. I mean, it's old like since last year, because just before the war affected, I mean, not the war, before the war affected the prices, it was, I don't know, the price that this guy says was like that maybe 6 months ago, something like that. Hold on just a sec. Try to understand, is big artist Laz wants hype. He will never stop replying, so anyway will stuck in a loop. Well, if you judge by that, of course, it is what it is. You're in this game, and this game is played in many ways, right? And this loop you're talking about is one of them. So, like I said, I'm not judging. I'm just saying it's up to him if he wants to reply or not. Like I said in that example I gave, if I'm cursing you from the other side of the road, would you be able to walk away with me behind you cussing you out continuously, or you're just gonna reply and make me cry about it so I won't be able to reply to you? But mind you, this isn't the case that Lazarus will continue to respond to this anyway from now on. Okay. Yeah, I know. You guys told me that Lazarus, anyway, said it's enough of this beef between him and Lazarus. So yeah, like I think I've said anything I could say from my perspective. Yeah, and I did contacted Emiway's team, and also, like I said, I disputed all the copyrights from my videos, and they rejected them. And they can't be rejected unless someone checks them out. Okay, like literally, not AI, not nothing. AI is putting maybe the copyrights, but when you make a dispute, right, someone has to check it, like personally. So like a person has to check it from the team that owns the rights. Okay, so if they don't check it in 30 days, the dispute will the copyright will be taken off, so I will have the rights on my video, on my reaction video. If someone checks it, they have two options: to reject my dispute and keep the copyright and make the money out of my video, or they can retract, lift off the copyright, and let me earn the money from my video. But they rejected them, All of them, all my disputes are rejected by Emmy team, and it is what it is. I'm not blaming anyone about that. I'm not saying, they shouldn't, it is my work, it is my reaction video, but at the end of the day, these are the rules, and if they don't want me to react no more, what it is, what it is. If they don't want me to make videos about them, or they keep the copyrights, is their right. That's what YouTube says, and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. All artists in India unfollowed Lazarus, included Rafta Krishna. Now there's no point. Well, yeah. If I know Token, yeah, I've seen his songs a couple of times. Bro, it's not in artist's hands. His management handles all these. Yes, that's what I said. I wasn't talking about anyway. I said his team. Whoever takes care of these. But still, at the end of the day, they rejected my disputes, and there's nothing I can do about it. Thank you very much for that, but I didn't understand the whole of it. You said you are one of real person I have seen in YouTube, and I am some person. I don't know what you try to say there, gamer. Yeah, well, if Emiway does that in India, much respect to him. Like I said, I reacted to his music because I just found out his music, and I found it, nice. I found it, especially that I reacted to a diss track, I liked it. And like I said, I respect him for that. But when it comes to the copyrights and stuff, it is what it is. I'm not saying I won't respect Emiway anymore. I'm not saying no. That has nothing to do with it. I still like Emiway's music. It's his music, his art, and he does it well, right? So I respect him and his music for that. But when it comes to my channel, it gets copyrighted every single time, and the disputes are getting rejected. So that's what I'm saying. Ooh, Emiway in Token is coming soon. Nice. Emiway is use one revenue sharing. Probably. Yeah, but like I said, my disputes were rejected, and that means I get no money out of that. Absolutely no cent. Yeah, BN. I get it. Like I said, I get that. Thing is, this is my situation right now, so I'm not saying he's not helping whoever he wants or he can. I'm not saying he's this bad guy and bad wolf. No. I'm not saying that. Like I said, I still respect him. I still respect his music. It's just when it comes to my channel and my situation is that my copyright my disputes were rejected, and that's it. Bro, I honestly don't know how to Oh, hold on. Don't know if. This is literally about education, math. Nah. Anyway, is also trying to remove strike on reaction channel. Good, that's nice. And also, it's not easy to remove the copyrights of the old reactors, but still he tries his best. I think you should contact with him. I did contacted him. I said it before. I contacted him through IG. He didn't even see till this day. He didn't see the text I sent him. I contacted his team through YouTube, I think. But like I said, when it comes to copyrights, his team or whoever deals with the copyrights and disputes, they rejected it. So that's that. Yeah, it's really a headache for the artists, no doubt. He's real down to earth person in real, because he came from street and poor family and hustled a lot of to achieve the success, but he never forgets his roots. Again, more respect to him. I'm not contesting that. And I have to take this. Yeah, and as I was saying, my boss just called me. He's coming in about 10-15 minutes. So I'll have to stop this short live stream. Inform us if your strike will be removed. Yes, bro. I will do it. But it is not a strike. It is a copyright. It's not a strike, so he didn't affect my channel. He only affected my money. So I made a reaction video, and the money I was supposed to get from, well, it's not that many, because a few pence here and there. But the thing is, the money I was supposed to get from my reaction videos will not come to me, will go to them, to the who owns the copyrights, okay? But the channel is still working fine, but that means I'm not making anything out of it. I'm just reacting for entertaining you people, and because I like it. But otherwise, I won't get any money. So I'm putting time and work and effort into the videos, but I won't get paid for that. That's the old the stuff. Yeah. Have a great one yourself. I'm doing like some what do you call it? I'm bringing stuff to corner shops. Like I'm buying merchandise, I'm buying stuff like food, like, you know, clothing and stuff, buying from the big retailers to bring to specific corner shops, like smaller shops, right? That's what I'm doing. Yeah. My boss is coming and I have to go. But it's been fun. I think I will do this again because there's so many things I should discuss, at least for myself, to take them out of my system, because they fucking driving me crazy. These fucking bullshit measures they put on us, taxes and all that bullshit, right? I just hate that. I simply hate that. You know, and that was. Thank you, gamer. Thank you very much, gamer. Thanks. Keep it up. Yes, bro. BN, thank you. I will. Like I said, this is what I do because I like, and also I'm trying to get money at the same time to support my family, and you know, yeah, this is. It is what it is. Cause the job that I do doesn't pay me enough, especially with all these prices rises. It's just crazy. It's stupid. It's stupid. That's what I'm calling it, bullshit, because this fucking government is taking a piss, really. That's all it does. It's only taking money out of our pockets back and forth. And they don't even actually fucking working with us. They don't even work with us. They just sit there and, oh, you got your payment, your paycheck here. Give me half. Oh, you buying a car. Give me some money. Oh, you put in petrol in. Give me some money. Oh, you own a house. Ooh. Give me some money. Annually, but give me some money. You own a small piece of land. Give me some money. Why the fuck am I paying for that in the first place if you're taking money out of my pocket every fucking year? Why am I paying rent if I already paid it in full? If I paid it, it's mine. Fuck off. But yeah, that's the bullshit we have to deal with. And I'm not talking about me and my country, no. Everywhere around the world. That's what happens in your country, in UK, and everyone's country. Every single country deals with this. But some countries are actually, you know, a bit less rude when it comes to people's money. They are less rude, taking less money. They of course they take money out of every single thing, like everything you spend money on gets taxed, right? But some countries take more than others, and my country becomes like, we people become the laughstock of Europe right now. Yeah. MN Gamer, thank you very much, bro. I really appreciate even the thing that you try to do, even if it doesn't get that, if you don't get it off, you know, removed, I still appreciate the effort. Honestly, I really appreciate that. But like I said, I have to go. Sorry. We will come back to this as soon as I can. I will make another live stream, I mean, and talk about other stuff. Okay? But right now I have to go to work, so anyway, thank you very much for being here. As usual, watch the videos on my YouTube channel, because, you know, it's a lot of videos you can choose from, old, new, whatever, and try to see not only the latest beefs or Indian beefs or Indian rap. You can also choose other videos as well. I'm doing also some shorts So you can also check Shorts playlist. You can find their other, things. And yeah, that's been it. I have to go. Sorry. I wish I could stay here like that. That's what I'm saying. This is my goal. Like I said, I want to sit here, talk about everything you guys want, like one by one, to take it one by one and then discuss your opinion about this stuff, that stuff, right? And also react to videos. By the way, my last streaming was blocked. Okay, because I listen to music, and that's what YouTube does. That's what copyright does. So yeah, this is what I'm saying. I wish I could stay here and chat with you and listen to some music. Why not? And talk about how this life is bullshit because of the governments. But I have to go. So see you in the next live or in the reactions I'm making. Have a good one, guys. Bye.